Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackHere.com. Today we're going to break down the all-new Alpinestars GP Force Phantom one-piece race suit. The GP Force Phantom retails for $899.95 as of the time we're shooting this video. Please understand, we don't update for pricing changes, only when the product itself has been completely redesigned. This is another of the two newest entry-level race suits in the Alpinestars race suit catalog. These differ a bit from the higher-end, more racing-focused suits. We're going to talk about that as we get a little deeper into the video. The big news with this is it is Tech Air ready. This can be used with the Tech Air 5 universal airbag vest that is worn under the garment. That has been updated so that it can be used on the street or on the racetrack. We've tested it. We have a rider that we work with that had a crash at Barber and Moto America using the Tech Air 5, and it worked famously. It actually worked just as good as Max's Tech Air race did when he crashed the previous day. Putting the vest on with this suit. We're not going to show you that in this video. We have another video that does cover that where we compare the Tech Air 5 and the Tech Air race. The easiest way to do it, tried and tested, is to lay the vest inside the suit, position the arms of the vest into the arms of the suit, slide everything on, arms through the vest, into the sleeves of the suit, position the vest, zip up the vest, zip up the suit. You'll get it in there. It's going to work great. Tried and tested. Sizing, I'm 5 feet 11 inches tall, 195 pounds, 33-inch waist. I'm wearing a size 54 Euro right now in the GP Force Phantom suit. I get a good, comfortable fit right off the hanger. That is going to be one of the strengths of this suit. Where it differs from the more focused racing suits is there is a little less pre-curve to it, a more forgiving cut, which makes it very easy to put on, gives it a super high degree of comfort right off the peg. Who is this suit right for? This suit is right for a rider looking to do track days or looking to ride on the street in a one-piece race suit. Would I recommend taking this one Moto America racing? Probably not. I think you're going to find a higher level of durability and protection as you climb up into the Alpinestars road race suit lineup. With that said, this is a good, solid, protective piece, and I think it'll serve the riders that I've already mentioned very well. Features and benefits. CE certified armor in the elbow forearm, shoulder, external shoulder slider is integrated. We've got CE armor in the hip area, CE armor in the knee and shin. I'm wearing this right now with an Alpinestars KR3 back protector. The suit does also have provisions to accept their chest armor upgrades. We sell all those pieces in the Alpinestars armor section of our website. Cooling, okay? Ventilation and cooling, that's a huge topic with race suits. All the stretch fabric you see here, okay, and this one as compared to the GP Force Chaser uses a little more stretch fabric, specifically in this area here. All this is going to flow air freely. Got a heavily perforated panel here. Yeah, a fully perforated panel down here in the quad. A lot of stretch fabric is used here in the hips, as well as the back of the legs. All that is going to flow air freely. What is not perforated is right up here in the torso. So with that said, this is not going to be one of the highest ventilating suits out there. Once you get riding, you're moving, the air is exchanging here in the arms, which are out on the bars, in the wind completely, even more so than your torso. It's going to have a completely acceptable cooling effect. If you want more ventilation, that is another area where the higher end race suits kind of separate themselves a bit from this one. You'll find heavier amounts of perforation, especially up in the torso. If you like what you see so far and you want more details, stay tuned for the second part of this video. We're going to give you a closer look from the inside out. All right, here we go. Inside out, the Alpinestars GP Force Phantom one-piece suit. Let's start off with the armor that's included with the suit. Got soft shell armor in the elbow forearm, knee and shin. This piece is level 2, the rest is all level 1. Shoulder profile, some nice Alpinestars BioFlex armor in the hip on both sides. That's a nice touch. If you want to add armor upgrade to the chest, this will accept. It has pockets to accept the Alpinestars chest pieces. There's one for each side to install it in the suit. It's a pretty simple transaction. You got a little slip pocket here. This is how you access the armor on this suit because the liner itself is fixed. Reach up inside the suit. You're going to want to find the little mesh pocket. Kind of turn it inside out a little bit. Little Velcro closure right here at the bottom. We're not going to get too focused on this because it's super easy. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about when you get it. You'll slide the piece up in there, Velcro that closed, and you are good to go. As we stated previously, this is set up to use the Alpinestars Tech Air 5 vest. It's important to know that if you install the vest, you do not remove the shoulder armor. The shoulder armor is going to stay in the vest. If you do install the vest and ride like that, odds are you're not going to need the chest protection. We don't use chest protection in any one of our suits. We rely on the deployment of the vest itself. The chest is also an area, where you don't typically see a lot of impact. If you're going to have a crash where you're going to get a chest impact, the possibility of it deploying the airbag is very, very high. Focusing on the shell of the suit itself. Like we talked about earlier in the video, the real strength of this is how easy it is to put on and take off, how comfortable it is right off the hanger, and that more upright cut, okay? A lot of mobility and comfort with this. I like that. This large stretch panel here in the back over the shoulder, that is done using stretch fabric. This stuff is abrasion and tear resistant, and I would say through a crash that's going to hold up well. The reality with any of this stretch fabric is you put it on the ground for a reasonable slide, it's going to require repair almost every single time. Okay, so with this suit, when I compare this to the GP Force Chaser, one of the big differences between the two models that are the same price and look super similar is this one has, and this is the Phantom, this has the textile motion panel where the other one has the leather motion panel, which has proven to be more durable. I would rate this as kind of this is a slide zone. You have a low side on your bike, odds are that's going to touch the ground. So I just want you to be aware of that up front. We have a ventilated race hump. It's perforated completely. This stretch fabric right here is going to allow the exchange of air in that area to keep the rider cooler and more comfortable. Large perforated panel here on both sides. Got a nice big motion panel. 2 layers of leather in the seat of the suit with an integrated tailbone protector. Segmented perforation down here in the seat. That's a hot spot for sure. Lots of stretch fabric here in the back of the legs and the seat, the crotch area. There's an accordion stretch panel back here in the calves. This is to help accommodate riders with larger calves. Arm of the suit. Impact zone here, large panel of leather, screen printed A-Stars logo, heavily perfed panel here in the upper arm, reflective striping on both sides, integrated shoulder protector, works in concert with the armor included in the suit to bolster protection in that area. Where this, once again, differs from the other model that is very similar, is there's a large stretch fabric panel right here. This is out of the impact zone. Okay, so this is kind of in the abdomen on the side, up into the chest. This makes the suit move a little easier on your body, a little more comfortable. This will also flow air freely like we talked about earlier, so you're going to enjoy a little more cooling with this one than you're going to see with the Chaser version. A lot of stretch fabric up here in the collar of the suit. A-Star asymmetric logo split by the zip. Large perforated panel here in the quadricep area. Cool screen printed detail right there. Replaceable knee slider. It's got like I think it's like a microfiber panel on the inside of the knee on both sides. That should grip the motorcycle nicely, help you use a little bit less energy to hold on to your bike. Give you a quick look at that fixed liner on the inside. Nice mesh like they've been using for years. There's an internal storage pocket here on the left side with a zipper. So if you need to store any documents, or if you're street riding, you want to put your smartphone in there, you can do that. All in all, what do I think? I think this suit serves its purpose, mostly because of the fit that it offers. It really differs from the other race suits in the catalog. It's much more forgiving, just a little bigger of a cut overall. So it definitely has its place. I don't think it's the right choice if you're racing, but if you're doing track days or some street riding, this is a phenomenal option. If you have any questions, leave those in the comment section of this video. I answer all that stuff myself, and I'm always here to help you choose the right gear for your next ride.